Many of you guys are probably like wondering if you guys are on the right path, or you're confused and lost what you should do for your life, and you wonder if it's the right choices. And for many years, that's how I felt early on, especially being in the wheelchair. And the reality is, like, I felt like the only thing I did have was bench press. So from bench press, I realized that maybe the only thing I could do was be a trainer. And then from that, I was like, okay, so maybe I could be a trainer and then own my own gym. And in the process of that, so I was like, okay. So I went off of that. So this is a true story. So since I thought I could be a trainer, I got multiple certifications in fitness. And then from that, I was like, okay, I'll just get my bachelor's in business administration. So that's what I did. It took many years in the pursuit of that dream, of that vision. More things came along. So then I got involved with wheelchair bodybuilding. It was the fall of 2005. And so I Googled how to, Googled if they had bodybuilding for people in wheelchairs. And eventually I found a competition March of 2006 down in Florida. It was the 2006 NPC Wheelchair Nationals. And I was like, oh, I'll just compete. So I Googled how to compete, and I Googled what to do. And then I just taught myself from that. And that night, I lost. I didn't win the show. But I was so inspired by the others that this whole thing with wheelchair bodybuilding started. And then I went home and I Googled how to build a website, because I told the guys that night after I lost, like, this is amazing. We should let the world know about it. But I was laughed at. It was like a big joke to them, because I was a newcomer. That was my first show. And nobody believed in me, and I don't blame them. But I just did it. So I went home and I Googled how to build a website, and I taught myself video editing, and I just went with the flow. I just winged it. I really didn't know what I was doing, but it started somewhere. So, and now, fast forward, going on 9 years, and many things have happened since then. So if you guys are wondering if, what path should you start, or what you should do, or if you're lost, the reality is you just got to start somewhere. You don't have to see the whole staircase as long as you take that first step. Or that saying is like, the journey of 1,000,000 miles, or the journey of whatever mile starts with a single step. Well, that's so true. So we all got to start somewhere, and just got to take that first step. And don't be afraid. Fear is nothing but false evidence appearing real. And the reality is, like, you go to your friends and family for support because you guys got this big vision, this big dreams. But a lot of times they're not supportive, and they'll put you down because they don't really think you can do it, nor do they care. In order to make this happen, you gotta want it. You gotta put forth the effort. You gotta do it, because it's your vision, your dream, your hope, your future. So you can't rely on other people. You can, but you can't to a certain extent. But this is about you, your dream, and your significant other. If you have somebody that you love in your life, just remember that you fall asleep by yourself and you wake up by yourself, regardless who's next to you. So just follow your dreams and find what you love doing, and it comes from the heart. That's my doggy right there. You hear him barking? Lucky! We'd you good a boy? But you just follow your dreams and your heart. I'm in the park right now, walking my dog. So it's like doing deep thinking, deep thoughts. I'm digging this, like, nighttime vlogging, just putting my words of wisdom. So this is another journey of me, like, talking, doing blueprints, exercise database, vlogs, and experience my life with you guys. And I recommend you guys doing the same, because we all on our journeys and stuff like that. So this is another journey I decided to take. So I'm just like, okay, so is there right or wrong? I don't know. I'm just winging this just like that. And guess what? It may be now in the moment, but fast forward, this is going to be a big empire of stuff, because if I keep doing videos, it's going to add up and add up and add up. But again, you got to start somewhere, and this is like the beginning of the log. So they'll get better, just like everything else. You got to start somewhere. So anyway, just start, guys. Just really, Just buckle down and just start, and you'll achieve it. You just got to keep going forward and enhancing, educating yourself to make it better. Because again, you have to want it, and you got to do it. So do it. The Wheelchair Athletics Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit that provides and supports disabled athletes. Please support our cause. Volunteer, donate funds, mail items for the eBay store.